we all know Vince McMahon has done some pretty heinous things in his life, right? But the worst thing he probably ever did was put the Intercontinental title on fucking Zack Ryder. Fucking Zack Ryder, man. Freaking then he finally gets fired after a whole career of sucking the bag. Guy finally gets fired, let go, goes on the indies, tries to make a name for himself under his real name, Matt Cardona, whatever the fuck it is, who cares? So yeah, the guy tries to make a name for himself, goes on the indies, dresses up in a crown and cape, just like the Macho King Randy Savage and all these other cosplay bullshit things. He dresses up because he's a cosplay wrestler, right? So he just dresses up in other people's gimmicks and fucking goes around like that, like a fucking... I would say that he belongs in AEW because that's what they do a lot. They dress up all cosplay and whatever, but then they don't want him because he fucking sucks. Not even AEW. Imagine Tony Khan doesn't even have room for you on his roster. So this guy calls himself the indie death match, king of the death matches, the indie god, all this fucking bullshit. Like, you're fucking whatever. You're not the indie god. You're not fucking, if anybody's the indie god, it's probably Richard Halliday right now. But anyways, who the fuck cares about you, Zack Ryder? Listen, here's the thing. And then he's got these fucking marks on the internet. Anyway, so I think he's a big deal because this fucking goofball fucking Zack Ryder, all right? Whatever the fuck I was saying, like... So he goes, he's the indie deathmatch god, fucking whatever the hell he thinks he is, whatever the hell fucking... And then after all that, after all the talking shit, after all the saying, I make enough money on the indies, I make more money on the indies than I did in the WWE, even though his wife got signed back before he did, and they even put a belt on her and everything, and she was, she does okay for herself on and off. I think she's got some shit going for her in AAA too with the mixed tag team titles on and off, so whatever, she had the secret Hervis with Piper Niven and the other one that just got let go. So whatever, I'm not a huge Chelsea Green fan either, to be honest with you. I think she's, I think there's plenty of better talented in the ring and otherwise women on the roster than Chelsea Green. And I'm saying that as a Canadian. So that shows you that I'm not biased. And this freaking Matt Cardona idiot, he comes back and he fucking, the first thing he does and the second thing he does and the third thing he does and the fourth, fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth thing he does is he fucking jobs out to everybody else. He fucking, in this one storyline, he was standing up for Cody Rhodes to Randy Orton. Like, this jobber in the fucking back that's been losing to everybody is going to stand up. They wrote it that he had to stand up to Randy Orton and get his fucking ass bitch slapped by Randy Orton because he's a jabroni, he's a jobber. So, for all you lame breaking fucking weirdos, Matt Cardona.